score as in the last video. At the end of the last video, I mean. So yeah, we're gonna give it another try. Recently in Hearthstone there is a new mode which is called Tavern Brawl, which is a pretty cool mode to kinda relax and just play random minions and have some fun. So maybe I'm going to do a video on that too. So here the Lightning Storm, we don't need this card in the beginning, and the Frostwolf Warlord is a bit too expensive with 5 mana for the beginning, so we're just gonna keep the Mech Warper. I'm gonna quickly take a sip of my drink. Greetings, my friend. So here we can play our Mech Warper, which actually will be really useful in the next turn if he survives. Nice. So now we can actually, we could play the Mech Warper and the Demolisher, but I don't really think that's a good play though. Are we good? Yeah, I think we're just gonna play the Unbound Elemental and then trade with this Pyromancer here. In Arena, it's always all about board presence. You just have to trade the enemy minions and establish a good board presence for yourself, so that's the most important, I think, for Arena. And now here we have a special situation. We could flood the board, which means we put a lot of minions on it. For example, we could play the Mech Warper and then also play the Demolisher. Because he is a mech, he will be 1 mana cheaper because of the Mech Warper. So we could play both of them, and I think that's not too shabby. And we can't remove this minion anyway, so I think we're best if we just play both of them and just attack his face, because we want to get him to 0 or less life points. Oh, Villain's chosen, okay. Well, that is pretty good, actually, for him. Man. I think the Hex is such an important card. And like, in the last match, we used it on a Haunted Creeper on a buffed, and then he played like an Boulder Fist Ogre. And I think you really have to be careful on what you hex. You can use this, you have to use this carefully, I think. But I still think we should use it, actually. Well, I'm not quite sure, but if we just play this, he can kill it next turn. We can't kill his. And if we play this, I mean, it's not bad, but I'm taking too long. I think I'm just gonna hex this, yeah. And then totem. We're gonna trade here and attack his face again. I mean, sometimes you're just too careful and then you will lose the game because you are actually trading too much, or like caring too much about what the opponent could have or not have, instead of just Yeah, playing the game normally. Okay, so I think what is important, the fire elemental, you should never put them on a board in which the opponent has no minions on, because you should always use those 3 damage on an enemy minion, not on his face, because it gives you such a huge tempo swing, those 3 damage. And of course you should use it to face if you can kill him, but otherwise you should really use it on a minion. So we're not gonna play this one, but we could play the Frost Wolf Warlord to make it a 6/6, which would actually be pretty powerful. Or we could play this, I think. Yeah, I think we play this. Yeah, I think so. Okay. Well, that's the perfect outcome. This is also a pretty RNG type of card. You either get like a 4/6, which is still not that bad, but still not that great, or you get a 7/6, which is like huge. Okay, so here we have a really nice play with the Azure Drake, because the Azure Drake has 1 spell damage +1, and or no, I think we could play the Fire Elemental here. I'm not sure. Again. Yeah, I think we're gonna play him, the Fire Elemental. And just trade here, like this. And attack his face. Yeah, we could have played the Azure Drake and then Lightning Bolt his minion. Where do we have it? His Volcanic Drake, because the Lightning Bolt would have been 4 damage with the spell damage. But anyway, I think we just play the Sunwalker, trade in, and Lightning Bolt. I think that's the best thing we can do. Or maybe even trade in with this because it gets healed. But nah. Nah, not really. And as you can see, we got a lock because of this lightning bolt with the overload one. And he just said, well played. Okay, nice. We won this. Nice. Well, this was a rather short round of an arena game. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'm gonna play another round here and record a separate video for that